Yeah, they had the clan thing, right? Yeah, that was actually one of my biggest gripes about part one. It was hard to find people to do shit with. So, like, if it wasn't you or Jerome and I had, like, two people on my friends list, none of you guys were on, I couldn't do shit. And then there was a long while there where I was stuck on story missions and neither you or Jerome were on, and I couldn't do anything. Did you? I messaged Jerome actually. So you know how when you start the game, you got the little like the memory of the Destiny 1. You and Jerome were like almost all of it. I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh wow, I had like one mission that was somebody else.
We brought that walker to its knees.
All right.
I thought I heard an
I'm broadcasting now. If you don't, I don't think it really fucking matters. I have like one friend from work who's gonna jump in. My friend Earl, he's pretty cool. He's a gamer like we are. He's at my work. He plays a lot of League of Legends, and he's gonna get Destiny 2 on PC. I'm like, yeah. I mean, my PC can handle it, but I don't. I don't know. I like consoles better, honestly. To be honest. What they get the mouse and keyboard, or yeah. I think it would feel weird playing this with the mouse and keyboard too.
There. I've got a clear signal. No more feedback.
I think it's funny. Like I even got this. Like the only other shooter I really play is this and what's it called? Overwatch. I like Overwatch also.
But there's one more thing.
Do you have Overwatch?
Send those coordinates correctly?
Oh, that game's fun. I love it. It's pretty fun.
That's the place. I left something behind there.
I normally don't like first-person shooters, but for some reason I like Destiny and I like Overwatch. Yeah, I like playing. All the characters I use are like ones that are good at co-oping. Like I use Soldier. Oh, Tiborn. I use him too a little bit, but I use mostly Soldier, Diva, and May. I love May. She's my favorite.
For the city. But when you all got attacked, I dropped everything and flew across the ocean to try and help. The city sure doesn't need it anymore. We could use that stuff at the
Oh
farm.
jeez. All you gotta do is like put a fucking cannon up in a choke point and you get free kills.
Bad news, Hawthorne. The Fallen beat us here.
All right, forget the supplies. Clear out those fallen, and we'll figure out our next move.
Wonder if any of my 32 subscribers will log in because I'm streaming right now. I have a YouTube channel and like 2 videos have a lot of views and all the others have none. But I apparently have 32 subs on my channel. Did you YouTube at all? I was doing that stop motion shit for a while, but it's so much fucking work. I was like, that's a full-time job. I have a real career. I'm gonna do that. I remember saying for a while that YouTube would be unsustainable for a lifelong career, and people are like, "Oh, you can live off this shit." I'm like, "Yeah, what about 10 years from now? Is it still gonna be good?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it will be." And like, look what happened.
Not for long.
You can't live off that shit anymore.
They're denied a good scavenge.
I'm not sure if you know what happened to YouTube, but they pretty much fucked the the ability to live off of it.
Drop another one of those node things to boost my signal and get out of there.
Yeah, you can't live off that shit no more. That's what I was saying when I was first. I was talking to people about it. And they're like, "Oh, you can live off this." I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking quit my chemistry career for fucking YouTube." The people were asking me like, "Oh, you're good. You should like quit your job and do YouTube full time." I was like, "I have like 32 subs. I'm not doing that." Yeah, there was a guy that I'm not sure how much YouTube you watch, but there's a channel I follow, Emergency Awesome. Do you follow that? He basically does like comic stuff, comics and Game of Thrones and like TV shows and shit like that. And I was following him from when it like shit. I've been following him since like 2010. And I remember he had a video where he was like, "Oh, I finally make enough money now to quit my job. I can do YouTube full time." And he had like fucking like 600,000 followers by the time he had enough money to quit his job. I'm like, fuck that. It's not worth it. And then now he's talking about he does Patreon now to pay for his mortgage. Yeah, you can't live off of YouTube anymore. So I'm really glad I didn't decide to do that. I'm probably gonna delete this video off of YouTube anyway. By the way, when you stream to YouTube, it streams it live, but then it saves it on your channel. I usually delete live streams after I do them. I'll have like 2 people watching. But that Mega Man video I did got like 8,000 views. That's just because of Capcom. I think I linked it to you, didn't I? The Mega Man, like the beat art video I did. It was actually Maria that inspired me to do that. I was talking to Maria about it one day when I was living over there, and she talked to me about it, and I did it. But yeah, I put it on Capcom's their forums, and then Capcom actually shared it to their Facebook, and it got like 8,000 views or some shit. Like, damn, I should have monetized it. I would have got like $10 out of it. Out of like that 20 hours of work I put into making that video. It was like 20 hours I put into that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a Switch finally. I put like 200 hours into Zelda. Oh my god, I fucking love it. That game is fucking phenomenal. Easily game of the year. Like this game is awesome. Pretty like Destiny's 2 is pretty awesome, but I think Zelda's game of the year so far. I did like 90 something shrines on it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you have like the 4 divine beasts to do, and then you have the Ganon's castle. The shrines are all optional.
Made them mad.
But I'm playing through it again on master mode. It's pretty rough on master mode. You have to run a lot from combat. You can't really fight a lot of stuff. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Shit. I need ammo. This weapon sucks. I want a sword. When do you get your fucking swords? I remember when they first launched Destiny 1, it didn't have the swords on it. But as soon as they added the sword, I never changed my power weapon. I always had a sword on. I love the swords. I don't know, this one might be different because there are shotguns and fusion rifles too that are in power now. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I liked having a fusion rifle. I don't know. I thought some people bitching about the shotguns being a power weapon now. Well, I read they had a fucking like balanced shotgun like 8 times during Destiny 1 because of the fact that it was secondary. That's why they put it into the power category. I think I normally had a sniper rifle in my secondary, either that or a fusion rifle. But yeah, seriously, as soon as the swords came out, I never had anything but a sword in my power slot.
We did it. They're gone.
So I had a friend I have a friend of mine who like never even had like a video game ever. All of a sudden, you know, him and I talked about getting into video games because it was cheap entertainment. That was the whole conversation. So he got Destiny 2 with his PS4, and he ended up getting to like light level, like really high in like a week during the last like month. Did they like? Yeah, it was Destiny 1. Like he got like higher light level than me and a higher Grimoire score than me like in a month. Like did they add some shit at the end there? Did like giving you free loot or something? Like I don't know how he got geared so fast. They make it better or something, or yeah. But that thing he had an exotic sword. I'm like, motherfucker, I love swords. How the fuck do you have an exotic sword? You started playing. What the hell? Oop. I don't remember. It was exotic though. I bought Rise of Iron. I know you got a free sword out of that. I didn't have an exotic sword. How did you get? That was probably it. He bought some bundle that had all the expansions with it. How that I was actually explaining to him the other day the whole expansion thing because he's really new to video games. He had them in games since like the NES days, so he's pretty much a noob. But yeah, I was explaining the expansions to him. Then I look at his gear and he has like a fucking exotic sword. I'm like, what the hell, dude? But honestly, like with the Switch, the only other game that I play on there is I got that Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. That game's actually it's super fun. I love it. It's basically Mario XCOM. I'm not sure if you played XCOM before. Yeah, it's pretty much that. But I don't know. They have a lot of a lot of really cool abilities that are like Mario themed. Like you could jump people's heads and shit. You didn't have that shit in XCOM. And the graphics were really good on it. I was pretty funny though. I was at Target one day when I got my Switch, and they had two Switches in stock, and you know Tristan was with me, and I go, oh my god, they have a Switch in stock. And then some guy like 2 aisles over runs over. He's like, "They have Switches where?" And then him and I bought both the two they had in stock. And then I go. Well, then I went back like a week, like 2 weeks later, and they had like fucking like 20 of them in stock. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck, Nintendo? I've been wanting your shit since launch, and it's been impossible to get one. And then yeah, whatever. I gotta beat Zelda. That's all that matters. Then the next, I'm actually gonna be. I actually pre-ordered the new Metroid. I'm not sure if you heard about that or not. Well, it's on 3DS. The new Metroid. Well, they are doing a remake of Metroid 2, the Game Boy one. I was like, why the fuck did they make it 3DS exclusive? They should have put it on Switch also. But yeah, I have a 3DS, so I just ordered it on 3DS. But it looks really fucking awesome. But yeah, the only other Switch game I want this year that's coming out is the new Mario. That's pretty much it. Huh? Yeah, he has like his hat abilities. I was looking at Xenoblade, but I don't know. I really didn't care for the first one. It was the first one on the Wii, right? Well, I bought the version that they re-released it on 3DS, the Xenoblade Chronicles, and I don't know. I put like 10 hours. I took like 10 hours into it, and I got bored. What's the difference? I don't know. My biggest gripe about the Xenoblade, whatever, it's like it's so slow. Like the combat is just super fucking slow, and then the NPCs like they keep saying the same fucking lines over and over and over and over. Like whenever you beat, I've heard the name, I don't remember.
Hey, Dev. Still sitting up
So
there
how are you guys
with
getting
lines
how
with his busted
how are you guys
car
getting
leg.
by now? I mean,
Where's that signal booster?
I don't know.
Our new
I haven't seen her.
friend is en
I haven't seen
route.
her in a long time.
Too old to clean up after you,
She,
Soraya.
I didn't know she was still alive.
He admits he's old.
Was
We
it
all had
Barbara? I
that
can't remember her
charge,
name.
and you never let me live it down.
Don't you mean 1 a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah,
Still?
yeah. Keep talking, old man.
I remember that being a thing like 10 years ago. Oh, jeez. What is she, like 80 or 90 now? You can't really blame her. You just finished the opening thing? I heard Sue. Did you hear you talking shit? Whatever. It's not random people online. I felt bad not saying goodbye to Jerome before he left. I didn't even know he was leaving. Why did he even leave? Did he have a job over there or something? Yeah. Oh, he's from there, isn't he? I'm just kind of roaming around, kind of not even paying attention. I'm shooting shit. And where the fuck is Earl? I thought he was supposed to jump in my shit. Whatever. I'll just post it on. Apparently, this game has PS4 Pro support. I'm wondering if it has like anything special for if you don't have a 4K TV. But are there PS4 Pro options? I didn't even look.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Oh, because I remember like what the Neo and Nier Automata had like a ton of options for PS4 Pro. Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Did you get the new Xbox out already? Oh.
Careful. The fallen are
Yeah, I'm
scourges of the
not interested in
highest order.
Xbox at all, to be honest. There's no exclusives that I want on that platform, and I don't have any friends that play over there. Yeah, you can jump up the little ledges now. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm thinking how many times I fell off the ledges. I mean, that the Xbox not. I mean, Overwatch not exclusive to PS or to Xbox. So. Oh, I flamed the shit out of Blizzard on their Facebook. I was so pissed at them. So they were trying to convince Sony to fucking disable the use of mouse and keyboard on their fucking platform on the PS4. So I literally went onto the fucking Blizzard Facebook and said, "Motherfuckers, your game is not the only fucking game on the PS4. Figure it out." Because you know how much of an impact if they were to if Sony were to disable mouse and keyboard support on the PS4, you know how much damage that would do to Final Fantasy 14. You wouldn't be able to talk. Because it's a standard like MMO, like WoW. Like how would you fucking talk? You can't type. Yeah, so I was like, and then I told him like, yeah, motherfuckers, your game ain't the only fucking game on the platform. Get over it. Fucking figure shit out. And I don't like, so I'm not sure if you follow the story, but there was a whole issue with people were there was some hack you can do on the PS4 to make the PS4 recognize a mouse and keyboard as a standard controller. So people were able to use a mouse and keyboard on Overwatch on PS4. So instead of them addressing it properly, they approached Sony and asked Sony to disable mouse and keyboard support for their platform. Which I thought was complete fucking bullshit. Like, shouldn't they just allow mouse and keyboard? Like, why not? That's what Final Fantasy 14 does.
Someone must have gotten mad that it wasn't working fast enough. Reminds me of Cade.
Well, yeah. So what? So I mean, it was funny. Like their official reply was that, oh, not everybody's gonna want to go out and buy a mouse and keyboard to play their game. But it's like, if people are that competitive, they'll spend the $5 to go get a mouse and keyboard. It's like $5, honestly, to get a mouse and keyboard. So like, why would they damage other games for their one game? And thankfully, Sony declined their offer. It's probably because of a game like Final Fantasy 14 why they didn't do it. But even though I don't play Final Fantasy 14, I would have been livid about it because I played the game for a long time on the PS4, and that's how I chatted with a mouse and keyboard. Talking to Steve. No, you can't do a lot of shit till you get your light back. It's like the first mission. It's like the first mission. Hey, I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. I'll be right back. back. So what is Jerome, like max level and max light level already? I wouldn't doubt it. What the hell am I doing? Let's just abandon this. I like the fact that you don't have to go to the fucking orbit anymore. It was annoying. It was like 2 extra load screens for nothing. Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't put this game out on PS3. Tristan,
I'm here.
you're awake. You know,
I want to hear that game.
you know, watch me play my game.
And I want to hear this play.
Okay.
But you don't have two headphones. You have one.
No, I only got one headphone.
Maybe we can share.
Maybe I can share.
Yes. I just want.
You just want to listen?
Yes. I just want to.
I don't think my brother wants to talk to you. I'm not sure if he wants to talk to you or not.
Why not my brother?
Because you don't have a brother.
However, my boys are little my brother.
Your boys are not your brother, they're your cousins. Shit. You know, I think it's fine they took away our weapons and shit, but they should have gave us our emote still. Cause I had the hammer dance. I think they costed silver to get it. I pretty much bought it with the free silver they gave you. You can only set one optional one, right? Hang on, let me switch the thing so you can hear it. That's how the first one was, right? Yeah, but you can only set one custom one though, right? That's how this one has 4. But you only have the one custom one. I think it's left on the D-pad. I love the Titan dance though. But I want my hammer dance back. What? What did you say? That's a bad word, don't say that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's the main campaign. I think this game had more story in like the first hour than Destiny 1 had in the entirety of it. Shit. I played the one not the recent one, but the one before that. Didn't she play the original Tomb Raider though? Yeah, I kind of want to get the new one, but I just didn't get it. I know it was one of the first games that had PS4 Pro support. raid? Oh, whatever. That wouldn't even spoil anything for me. I really don't even know where I'm going for half the shit. Anyway. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. My goal in this game is to actually do a raid. I never actually completed a raid on the Destiny 1. Well, I'm down. I mean, I'm probably gonna play this game. Like I said, I don't have time for like a normal MMO anymore. I really want, like, they actually just put out an expansion for Final Fantasy 14 that I really wanted to get it. No, Stormborn. And they added new classes. I really want to play it, but I just don't have the time for it. That game requires a lot of time. It's like, just like WoW, yeah. So you have to put in, like, well, the thing is, like, you have, like, your weekly caps for your tokens and shit, and I don't have time for that shit. I don't know. I always thought this game as being like kind of like a casual MMO. Where things like WoW and Final Fantasy are a little bit more hardcore. You got to put more time in. Otherwise, you don't make progress if you don't put a lot of time in. But they added the Red Mage and the Samurai in the new expansion for Final Fantasy, and the Red Mage looks so fucking awesome. I really wanted to try it out, but I just didn't bother. Where was I go? Yeah, like I noticed, like, when you're doing the tower, it's raining and you get like weather effect and shit. Like, the first game didn't have that. Oh shit! I thought you don't take falling damage in this game.
What happened?
I died. With that haha?
No.
Oh shit.
I'm not laughing.
He laughed at me when I die in video games.
No. I laugh when you're falling.
You laugh when I fall?
Yes.
Okay.
I laugh, die, and fall.
I got him into the day. My school has a daycare. I bring him there on Tuesday and Thursdays. It's kind of nice. No, it's actually a program we have at the college. So if you go to school for if you're trying to become like a teacher, we have they call it the Child Development Lab. And they don't like being called daycare. They like being called a development lab, but it's pretty much daycare. But I pay tuition and everything on them. It's actually cheap for the daycare though, and they actually do like stuff with them rather than just make sure they don't hurt themselves. You know, like they read to them and they do like little educational games and whatnot, and then social games like teaching them how to like work with other kids and whatnot. It's good. He loves it. And it's pretty cool. Like they have this little like this hallway between the classrooms that has one-way mirrors. So I like during my work day when he's there, I'll go in there and peeking on him. And he doesn't even know I'm there. And they have like little like headphones you can put on to hear what's going on in the room. But when you're actually in the classroom, you can't tell. It looks like a mirror on the wall, but it's actually a one-way mirror. It's not cheap though. They want like $54 a day. Well, it's cheaper than daycare though. Daycare wants more than that, but I'm using. He gets some money from Social Security because of his dad dying, so I just put that towards it. And then the rest goes in. I have a checking account started or savings account started for him. Yeah, I'm trying to do right by him, unlike what our dad did. So yes, yep, you got a new daddy and mommy. Inside my game, he's trying to tell you that he has a new mommy and daddy now. he knows the truth. We're not trying to keep anything secret. I don't want a Nathaniel issue to happen. Nathaniel didn't even fucking know Rick wasn't his dad till he was like 16 years old. I don't want that bullshit to happen with Tristan, so I'm being honest up front about I'm not his biological dad. And I even showed him he understands what's going on. Even though he's young, I think he understands what's going on. Yeah. You know what's funny is like people think he looks like me, and I don't think he does, but people think he does. It's probably because I comb his hair the same way I comb my hair. Nope, I gotta fight my way down. I'm just happy he likes to watch me play games so I can play games while babysitting. You heard what I said. Yeah, I was actually thinking about breaking out the Wii. I have a Wii in a box somewhere.
Seems you've really
I thought that he might be.
nest, haven't you?
We got this little like those I forgot what it's called, leapfrog. It's supposed to be a console for kids. It's garbage. It's complete garbage. It's a complete waste of fucking money. Like it's supposed to have it has like a motion controller that doesn't even hardly work, and then it has like a camera thing where you can like it's almost like a Kinect, and it doesn't work. Like half the time he gets mad at it because it's not working. Like, not much I can do about it, you know. You got a shit console. So I'm gonna try to get him into real games. He likes to watch me play Zelda and Street Fighter, and he's liking this game right now. You're not gonna be able to get it unless you already have pre-ordered.
Daddy,
Huh?
you almost died.
Mm.
We found an
That's
elevator.
good.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
That's how it should be. I don't think pre-order should even be a thing anymore. They should get rid of them.
Why you gotta get
It's doing more harm than good to the economy of video games. I know why developers do it though, because they want to get their investment back before the game's actually out.
Elevator's not working.
Honestly, I don't pre-order unless I know for sure that I really want the game.
And we've upset the
Like,
fallen.
I pre-ordered Destiny 2. Like, I pre-ordered Destiny 2. I pre-ordered the Final Fantasy 12 remaster, and then I think before that, the last game I pre-ordered was Dark Souls 3. Was the last game I pre-ordered. What? He was so terrible. He was hella monotone during it. I still remember, like, when I first started watching Game of Thrones, I'm like, why are people praising this guy? He's the shit actor. I just remembered him from Destiny. And then all of a sudden I watched Game of Thrones and it's like, he's actually a pretty good actor. Like, why the hell did he do a shit job of Destiny? I think he phoned it in. I think he just called him and left a voice message. And then they put it in the game. Yeah, well, they got Nolan North to it, right? The replacement. Yeah. I like how they got Nathan Fillion on board. Hey, did you notice that guy in the there's a guy in the in EDZ. It's Balthier from Final Fantasy 12. Oh, from Walking Dead. That's cool. I like Maggie. Who was she again? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. You like this game, Tristan? It's cool, isn't it? You like Zelda too? It's the same shit that you had before. It just doesn't do it like gradually like how the first one did. It just gives you a point to spend. The talent trees look pretty cool now. Like they added like little graphics on it. But pretty much. Go ahead. Yeah, that's a big bonus for me because in the first one I had a sniper rifle that was exotic that I never upgraded because I didn't have any exotic shard for, but I would always have to swap it out whenever I encrypted engrams. Everything isn't encrypted anymore either. You now like a lot of it's just already ready to use. I think it's only like the higher items that are you actually have to encrypt at the cryptarch. Do what? What'd you get those for? Like buying the drink? What are you? Really, like go to PSN or something? Well, shit. Why is the monster doing something? That's the drink that Shirley drinks. It's Monster. I need a sniper rifle. You're drinking pee? What? You drink water now? Yeah, I'm trying to get Tristan to stop drinking sugary drinks all the time, and it's a challenge. He won't drink water unless he has to. Well, now you do. You weren't at first.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job.
I'm trying to get better with what I drink. I think I drink more calories than anything. I don't think I eat a lot of calories. I think I just drink it all. With soda and beer and whatever. Hell yeah, it is. At least the beer that I drink is. You drink sugar all the time, Tristan. Yeah, you like your Kool-Aid, you like your soda. That's all sugar. Yeah, I really need to lose weight, so I'm gonna try to stop drinking so much soda. Or I just drink water. Water and Gatorade now. I know Gatorade's sugary, but I drink mostly water. But now when I'm at work, I only drink water at work now. I don't drink soda or anything at work now. It's just water. Well, I drink diet soda, but it's still bad. I don't drink regular soda at all anymore. I just drink diet. I've been doing that for about a year now, but I haven't lost any weight really. Yeah, I do 1 cup a day now instead of a pot. I have a cup of coffee in the morning when I get up, and that's it.
Hawthorne, we're out of the
Not in
mine and
jail.
heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad.
Yeah, he's the guy I was telling you that's voiced by Balthier. Is that guy?
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard
Same voice.
Soraya say. You're in rare.
Did you ever get the
my friend.
Did you ever get the remaster for Final Fantasy 12? I think it's really. What the hell? Oh, I love it. Yeah, I play it in two times speed the whole game. It's so much better. Yeah, so like before the game came out, I was like obsessing over having like the optimal build and all this shit for the end game stuff. And you don't really need it.
You made it.
But
Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, have I read the manual right? There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we
yeah,
rally on
I actually have like a little I have a thing I typed up that has all the like the best classes for everybody, and then which espers to give them to have the optimal build for that
We've
game.
got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side.
And that's actually what Shirley's following right now too. Like my playthrough and her playthrough are using that build, and you pretty much break the game at that point. You don't need it. You can just pick whatever you want.
We'll be back, and we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
Oh, I'll probably get that. I loved the first game. It was fun. I laughed my ass off the whole time while playing the first one.
Hey, I want to tell you what.
And the balls attack. You gotta dodge.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself speaker, you have remarkably little to say.
The
You've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light.
Yeah, the Russian zombies thing was hilarious too, I thought. How they're all going, DQ! DQ!
This,
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
help me understand,
Yeah.
speaker.
The light.
But yeah, I'm for sure getting the second one. I didn't pre-order it though.
Places in all things.
What's happening?
You
Listen.
can block it, even try to.
I don't need to read it, they're
but
talking.
The light will find its way, and the traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The world
That big guy's the bad guy.
Its
that guy right
power
there, he's the bad
alive
guy.
from death. You're not so different.
We gotta beat him.
Traveler
That's our. We gotta go rescue our friend
You
at some
are
point. I'm
nothing
sure.
like the Traveler. Nothing.
I'm assuming you're gonna have to rescue the
You
speaker
think
at
you
some
have
point.
power, control. I know your kind.
He's
You
in a
started
cinematic right now. He's
small.
captured.
You will
I'm not sure if you saw that yet or not.
small.
If the traveler
Yeah.
truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should.
I wonder if it's gonna have a gallow horn or whatever that was called.
Tear out the light for myself.
I'm sure it will.
And leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me.
Sleeper? I don't think so.
And you are going to tell me how.
Yeah, they added adventures now. They're kind of like the patrol, the new patrol missions now. But they seem like they're like little quests, like MMO quests. Yeah, my biggest thing, I hope they don't have a bunch of put your ghost here to defend, and then we're gonna have you defend this for 5 minutes. Cause the first game did that fucking too much. You know what I'm talking about? How all the defend missions, it was like every fucking mission you had to do that shit. So I can go to Saturn now, I guess. Yeah. I was kind of hoping they would put the whole first game on here too, just to have extra spaces, but they didn't do that. I mean, they were nice areas. It would have been nice if they had like the whole first game on here too. Yeah. I thought some people complaining on Facebook yesterday about how they were going on about like like World of Warcraft and Diablo, and how like basically Destiny 2 is like an expansion compared to like those games. And I just replied to it saying, "You're not paying a monthly fee. Shut the fuck up." I mean, honestly, $60 after 5 years, really? This game has no monthly fee, so like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, they have to make money. Game making ain't free. I did not feel bad at all paying $60 for this at all. Just because of how much game time I got out of the first one. I don't even feel like I played it that much, but I had like 100 something hours on it. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I think I'll get $60 worth of entertainment out of this game. Yeah, like the few times I played with like you and Jerome, and then I had some other friends that I played with a few times, and I love this game with friends. But I actually bought the iron whatever, the last one, and then I waited like 2-3 days for you or Jerome to log on, and I was like, you guys never logged on, so I just didn't play. I probably should have called. Yeah, but I bought it just looking for people to play with, and then yeah, like it was like 3 days I tried the missions, and I was just dying too much, and it wasn't very fun. It's almost like they made that iron expansion to be played with people. Like the missions are hard as fuck by yourself. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I guess they up the number of players that you can have in a zone. I just got that message too. We might be near each other, actually. Are you in the EDZ? Yeah, so am I. I just got out of my mission I was doing. I like how they mark. You can set map markers now. Did you see that? I think it's funny. People are like, "Oh, is this like Breath of the Wild? You can set map marks." I'm like, I don't think Breath of the Wild was the first game to have map markers in it. The Taken. The main ones I hated were the ones that had the shield. Like they would shield their allies. Those were the annoying ones. Okay, it's supposed to be some public event here. Is that what's going on? I love the fact you can just pick up items and you don't have to encrypt them. They're just good to go. Yeah, I should probably open my menu at some point. I've gained like 3 levels since I last opened my menu. I'm sure I've got new gear since then too. Let me see. Who? Yeah, I'll see how long they stay for though. Yeah, they changed the stats too. Did you see that? It's no longer strength, intellect, and discipline. It's like mobility, resilience, and recovery now. Do I have 4? I have 4 points to spend. Grenade that creates a horizontal wall of burning void light. What is this? Do you know, like, I had this problem in Destiny 1, like, when you're boost jumping, is there a way to come down fast? I think it's a pain in the ass. Like you're like kind of slowly floating down. I was like, I want to come down fast. You just tap it again. Let me mess around with that in a minute. So are we gonna have the bubble anymore at all? It's like a wall. It's like the wall that Reinhardt has in Overwatch, right? But it's one direction though, right? Not 360. Oh, you can't just drop it and be like cover? That's fucking lame. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's a balance thing there. I like that bubble though. It was fun to use. Thought there was only 2. Like subclasses. You tried the new striker ability for Titan. It's so much better. It's so much better than it was. I had it in the opening area. The striker. Well, in the first game you did that little attack once. Now you use it a couple times. I think the super's charged faster in this one too. It feels faster anyway. Can you still like augment your weapons to make their light level go up? I don't see the option. I can't believe how much my friend Brian got into Destiny. He's like hasn't video games since fucking NES, and here he is like all busting out Destiny, like hardcore. Hmm? Oh. Shit, I'm not even close to that. I'm like 50 something. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I haven't even tried Crucible yet. I'll probably do that later today. Are you doing that part where you have like you can't run yet? Yeah, the dogs. You should have a hand cannon that works good on them. Shit. I love the Titan dance. He does a little ankle grab. Alright, what am I gonna do? Adventure. Let's talk to Balthier, see what he says.
Be careful out there.
But you got the reputation turn in, it's like you did before too. You can turn in Dusklight shards and EDZ tokens.
Goodbye, Guardian.
You get Glimmer pretty quick. I've only done a few missions that already have like 9,000 glimmer. Yeah, I'm sure this won't be the same way. But the NPCs all have loot for glimmer on them right now. That's better than what I have. I think they took out weapon scraps and armor scraps. When you dismantle shit, you don't get any. You just that's all you get is glimmer. Maybe they condensed some of the inventory. I know they redid the inventory screen, which is nice. It's a little bit more, well, it's better designed. They have it in tabs now instead of the one screen. Alright, let me see this.